Before we get started, click that subscribe button, click that notification, give us a huge thumbs up. And I'm going to be passing it on to Aaron to start.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And we're going to get into a prayer. Everybody bow their heads and close your eyes. To begin. Dear Lord, thank you for everything you did for us. Thank you for bringing us into your holy house one more time, dear Lord. Dear Lord, thank you for carrying us through this day alongside you, dear Lord, and protecting and helping the healthcare workers help find a cure for this illness. Please bless all the mothers because today is their special day. Today's Mother's Day for them. Please bless all the mothers, dear Lord. Please be with us. We love you and we'll always worship you. Amen.
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 I'll pass it on to Ethan.
Today we're going to be reading Proverbs chapter 3 and chapter 4. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. The length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and of man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in their own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid, yet thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of the sun, fear neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them, to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it be that by thee. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but the shame shall be the promotions of fools. Chapter 4. Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee, she shall bring thee to honor. When thou dost embrace her, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom, I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go, keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of the wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is a shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness, they not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of my life. Put away from thee a forward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy feet from evil. That was reading of chapter 3 and chapter 4.
Okay, thank you for your reading, Ethan. I just want to ask, what stood out to you guys throughout these readings?
Chapter 3, verse 35. It says, The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
Okay, what does that mean?
Basically,
Elaborate more on that.
the people that is good will receive good, but the people that do dumbness,
I can't hear you, Ethan.
the people that is good will receive good and like honor and glory from God. But the people that sin will not receive anything but badness, basically. That's what that
The
is.
wise will inherit honor, but fools get disgrace. And you're saying what to that?
Basically, the good will receive glory and honor from God, but the bad will just keep on racking on sins, and badness will happen to them.
Okay, you agree with that, Aaron?
No, what I think it means is that so wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall fools. So what that kind of says to me is that a wise is the one that will inherit everything, the one that will inherit everything that is good, but then the bad, which is the fools, will only be their downfall. They'll inherit nothing but bad luck.
So the wise will receive everything. That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the fool will not receive anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said, basically what I said.
All right. Khloe, what you say?
What I say?
You agree with what Ethan and Aaron said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me hear yours, Khloe. What stood out to you in the Bible?
Probably have it, but turn to page 4,
You mean chapter 4?
chapter 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a question. Why did it say why did it say beginning? And why did it say
Chapter 4, what verse?
verse 7?
Mm-hmm.
And why did it say protect?
Verse 6.
Protect.
Okay, Aaron, you want to take that one?
Sure.
Go ahead.
It said beginning because it's talking about the start of something. And it said protect because they're trying to defend something.
Okay, Ethan, what do you say?
I have to see the verse because that's not my Bible. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect.
Our Bible is different.
Do
That's
not
way.
forsake wisdom, and she will not. That's basically saying, do not take wisdom for granted. I mean, that is basically saying don't take wisdom for granted, and you will basically have wisdom.
Do not take wisdom for granted.
And say, do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. My Bible says, forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. But in this Bible it says, do not forsake
That's what,
wisdom.
verse 6?
Yeah,
In mine it says, do not forsake her,
yeah, that's what.
and she will keep you. Love her, and she will guide you.
Maybe because our Bibles are different.
Yeah, it's different
Bible.
writers, different different people write
But the
these
title,
different because it's different what you call it now? That's the King James Bible. Ethan and Aaron have. Khloe have which version?
We have the NIV.
Okay,
the
and
title-
I have the Gideon.
But the
For some reason, I always, you know me and that word.
Daddy,
I remember that name from Gravity Falls.
Okay,
Daddy.
yes, Chloe.
maybe only the titles match, but the writers don't really match.
Some of the words in the Bible, because they are different publication of the Bible, so the words are slightly different in a matter of fact in all of us Bible. Only Ethan and Aaron Bible is the same because they're the same version.
But why?
So go ahead, Chloe.
But why is the title the same?
Because it's the Bible. The Bible is the title. That's the name of the book. The Bible. All right, Aaron, let me hear yours. What stood out to you in these two chapters?
Mine is chapter 3, verse 7. Wait,
Verse what?
7.
7?
Yep.
Okay.
It says, be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. So that's telling me that you should be wise, not to improve somebody, but be wise because you know you are, and don't go into evil.
In mine it said, be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord. Turn away from evil.
But mine say, do not.
So,
Mine says, do not be wise in your own eyes.
okay. So,
And wait,
No, that's just 7.
So, see, that's what I said. Everybody Bible, they, or maybe a word or two is different, but it's basically, it means the same. It's just that the words that they use are different, the way how they use the words, but the word it's pretty much talking about the same thing. Okay? So let's not get too caught up in that. But it's kind of difficult when we all are reading and then one Bible says one thing and then the other one say. But he also give us the sense of when we're reading to know that when we use different Bible, the same thing is not going to be in that Bible. So sometimes we get caught up by just a little word, and then again, sometimes that little word that you might get caught up by it means a lot. So it's just like in law. If you are in court and you are fighting for something, and the word, maybe they use I shall, I shall not, but they might use I said I shall not. You understand? So it's like that one word can make the difference, because in one it says I shall not, and in one it says I said I shall not. So that word said is what makes the difference right there. You understand? I think up to this week, there was a case in the Supreme Court, and when I was listening it, that's what they were talking, and they were all caught up on one word. And I think it's the same word I just used to, shall. And it was just shocking to see how, in law, just one little word, how they frame it, can be used in a way. And it is very important to understand words. Words are important. Words are very important. All right, thank you. Oh, mine, I like chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandment." It's just like when I'm here trying to teach you guys certain things, and I'm trying to instill certain things in you guys. So when you go to the real world, when you step outside, you always remember the things that you were taught in this house. That meaning you are being prepared to, when you step through those doors, you know the right and you know the wrong. And we expect of you nothing but the right when you step through those doors. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I like chapter 3, verse 1. That stood out to me. On that note, I want to say thank you guys for your reading.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna do my final remarks. Thank you, Aaron. And my final remarks for today is Sunday, May 10th, 2020. I just want to say thank you to all the mothers out there who bring forth kids, who love their kids, who gave us life, who continue to support their kids in whichever way possible. Teach them the right way. Especially the ones who are teaching them the right way. That word slipped me. But I am going to say that word more. The ones who actually teaches their sons and daughters the right way. Because you have a lot of kids out there who need the right way, the right teaching that can never be too much. So I want to say a big thank you to all the moms out there. I want to say a big thank you to the moms of my kids. For bringing you guys on this earth. Just want to say thanks. Just want to big up Miss NATOYA on this Mother's Day. Elijah mom, wanna say big up to her too. And just my grandma who helped to raise me. I want to say a big thank you to her. I want to say a big thank you to my sister Chantel on this Mother's Day. She's a mom now too. I want to say a big Mother's Day shout out to my stepmom Jennifer. I want to say a big Mother's Day to Denise, which is Chantel's mom. She been a part of my upbringing also. I want to say a big shout out to our big Mother's Day greetings to every mom who helped me along the way, from teachers to just regular people in the street who is a mom, whoever looked out for me, whether if I know or I don't know. You know, I just want to say a big shout out to, you know, my sister Debbie in Jamaica on Mother's Day, my niece, you know, Kim. Just, there's so much moms. I just want to say a big shout out to all the moms, every single one. You know, I want to say a big shout out to Mert mom. Just everybody, you know. I want to say a big shout out to Venetia, my wife, mom, Barbara. I just want to say a big shout out to everybody, every single soul out there who is a mom, who, you know, did their best, even if sometimes we think it's not their best. I don't have a mom anymore on this earth, but I still want to say a big shout out to her. She been gone now for this year made 2 years. Or this year made 2 years. She passed away, and just hope that God, she's there with God, you know. Hopefully that, you know, she's looking down on her kids on this Sunday night here, just, you know, wishing the best for us on this earth. So I just want to say a big shout out, as I said, to my mom. She's not here in flesh anymore, but nonetheless, still give thanks. She gave me life. And I just want to say a big shout out to all the first responders out there who is on the front line, who is moms and they have to work. My wife, she had to work, and today's Mother's Day. But as they say, the work have to go on, you know, and that's just how it goes sometime, you know. But Miss NATOYA, big up yourself on your Mother's Day. Yeah. So that's pretty much what that is, you know. Just want to say, as I said, a big shout out to all the first responders out there who continuously fighting the fight for us every day. And just still gonna say to all of us out there, use common sense, you know, so we can just try to spare as many lives as we possibly can, because every day you're hearing something closer and closer every day, and as they say, no one is an island, no one stands alone. So you just don't ever know the day or the minute that Mr. Death will be knocking on your front steps. So let's just be wise and use common sense. Common sense always prevail. It's just like you and two person talking and you see it's about to develop into an argument or a fight, and they say common heads prevail. So you have to stop, think, because it can go too far. So on that note, I just want to say a prayer. Close your eyes. Let's say a prayer. Heavenly Father, as we come here tonight on this beautiful Sunday night, Mother's Day night, I just want to say, dear God, thank you for all the mothers out there. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you for your word tonight. Thank you for just continuing mercy and continuing grace on my life, on my family, loved ones, friends, near and far relatives. Continue to watch over us. Continue to bless us. Continue to give us a voice of change, a voice of peace, a voice of just the best that we can be able to say to one another. Before we turn something into rot, let's think about it. Dear God, as I come here tonight, I just want to say a special prayer for my grandma, who is, currently not in the best situation. But I just ask that you continue to put your hands on her, hold her. I'm not ready for her to come by you yet. No, I'm not. I'm going to be selfish, dear God, in this one. I'm not going to even play around. I'm asking you to, that number is not ready yet. And I'm asking you, don't pull that one. No, we're not ready for that yet. Because she's not eating. And I need her to start eating again, dear God. Right now, she is not looking too good, but dear God, you are the one who can turn everything around. You are the one that can make she start eating the way she's supposed to eat again, dear God. So I'm asking you, please, like I said before, dear God, I want to see her alive again. And right now we can't move. Nobody can move. All the borders are shut down, so she's in Jamaica, I'm in America, dear God. I'm just asking you. Just not now. Not now. I don't know what you have in store, but I'm telling you what I have in store, and I'm asking you for what I want. It might be presumptuous of me, but I'm asking you, and I'm begging you. Not now. On that note, dear God, just continue to bless this family. Continue to bless everybody that I touch. Everyone that my family touch. Continue to bless us. Put that special blood. Put your special hand on us. Keep us safe as we step out in this world day by day. I ask of you, protect these kids that you see in front of you. Protect Mert. Protect Miss NATOYA. Protect my dad. Protect my brother, our brothers, sisters, niece, nephews. Just everyone, dear God. Just guide and protect us all. Continue to let me understand your words. Continue to let me be as stern as I can with my kids, with my life, and just understanding your word more and more. Let me get the right interpretation for myself, dear God. In your name I pray. Let the church say amen.
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 Amen. Y'all could end the video.
Good night and happy Mother's Day.
Every mom in the city, have a nice Mother's Day. Every mom in the city, have a nice Mother's Day. Every mom in the city should have a nice Mother's Day. All the moms that had to go to work, be safe on Mother's Day. Be safe. All the moms should be safe. Hang out with your kids and don't worry. Don't worry. Just calm down and hang out with your kids. If you have to go to work, just go. If you have to go to work, let's go. Everything will be okay soon. Everything will be okay soon. Don't worry. Everything will be okay sooner or later. Just don't worry. Don't worry. Just stay safe on Mother's Day. Just stay safe. Just stay safe. Just stay safe. And just stay safe. Stay safe now. Stay safe now. Stay safe now. Everything will be okay soon or later. Soon or later. Just calm down. Hang out with your kids. Go to work. If you do. Just calm down. All the mothers have a nice Mother's Day. Have a nice Mother's Day and have a nice time in your Mother's Day. Oh, 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 everything will be okay.
Thank you, Khloe. Thank you, Khloe. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night, folks.
Good
And
night.
have a nice Mother's Day.
Happy
Happy
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.